We're having a baby today.
I seriously can't believe it. Are we ready for this?
I hope so. This is less than it weighs on a travel day. Just more full of baby stuff than usual. Let's go. Good job, Dad.
Good enough.
I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and very long story short, I had high amounts of protein in my urine, and so the doctor wanted to run some extra labs on me. He told me that after he got the results in the morning, which would be this morning, he would call me if it was bad news and he'd email me if it was good news. Well, I hadn't heard from him all day, and so I assumed no news was good news, and then I got the call. They think I've got pre-eclampsia. I have to go in right now, and they are going to induce me because baby boy has got to come out. Jordan and I are headed to the hospital.
We threw our bags together super quickly and we're on our way over right now.
We've got our car seat back there.
This is crazy. Not how I thought it was going down, but we're excited.
Just got all checked in. I guess they do all the check-ins from the ER at this hospital for whatever reason. I got my visitor badge and we are ready to go up to our room.
I'm excited about this wheelchair.
Okay, you can come and have a seat. Go sideways.
Okay.
The nurses just finished up putting all of Chloe's monitors on. They got her IV in and did all the testing. Now she's just laying here and resting.
So I've got these two monitors on. The top one is monitoring my contractions, but the bottom one's monitoring the heartbeat, baby's heartbeat. And if you listen, you can hear it. It's so cute being able to hear his heartbeat the whole time.
The preeclampsia that we talked about earlier is the reason that we're at the hospital early. It's sort of a confusing disease, but put very basically, it can cause a ton of different problems during childbirth. So the best thing to do to mitigate the risk is get the baby out as quickly as possible.
Since I'm not dilated, my doctor just came in and gave me a medicine that will thin out my cervix and drop it, and that will be for the next 12 hours. So after that's done, 5 in the morning tomorrow, they will check me and see where I'm at. Possibility of going into active labor, but if not, then we'll start the real inducing process.
So we have the next 12 hours to basically just relax here, eat some food, watch some TV, and kind of excited for that.
So I'm only allowed a clear liquid diet and for the next 2 hours, just in case I go into active labor. So I have hot water, which is tea, I'm assuming. I have chicken broth. I'm allowed strawberry jello and 2 cranberry cocktails. Don't be jealous, Jordan. Wait, what did you get? Are you freaking kidding me? That looks so good. Is that like some breaded chicken, veggies, rice? You're gonna have to eat over there.
It's hard not to feel bad when this is my meal and you're having water, bone broth, and jelly for dinner. The doctor did say, though, that if you're feeling good in a couple hours, you can have a full meal. So hopefully that's the case. Don't worry, the food was not good at all.
Liar.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, see? I knew. You're lying. My cranberry cocktail was a travesty.
Chloe's had a few contractions now, so I was told to put some pressure on a few of her pressure points to help with the pain. So we're going to try this out. All right, you ready?
Oh, okay.
All right, first one, I need your hand. I'm going to push right here. Tell me if it hurts too much.
Hey. Still a tiny person. That's better.
And then we'll do it on the other side.
Will you?
Ready?
That's my least favorite one. You're done.
Did that help at all?
Yes, thank you.
How are you feeling overall?
Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really painful, I'm at a 1. Like, I'm totally fine. The contractions are different, but it's okay. Great news on the hospital front. My doctor just cleared me to have a normal dinner, so I get normal human food instead of clear liquid diet. So my friends are coming right now to bring me dinner.
It's dinner! Maybe we'll come by tomorrow, pick this up, and bring you tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is heavy.
It's just a heavy thing, so it's not that much.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Bye. Chloe's friends are amazing. They just brought us a full meal with dinner, snacks, everything we need for the delivery. I can't even hold this cooler up. It's so heavy. Let's go take it to her. She's gonna be so excited.
Are you serious? They brought a Yeti? Oh my gosh. You've got to smell this bread. Just give it to yourself. This is amazing. I don't know what this is,
That is good.
but this is delicious as well.
I already had my dinner, but 2 dinners never hurt anyone.
Gnocchi? Like sweet potato gnocchi? I bet that's exactly what it is.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going into a food coma. That was honestly incredible.
I have the greatest friends in the entire world. I'm so glad that a hospital meal was not my last meal.
We happen to be in the hospital the same day one of our friends is playing in the Australian Open semifinals. We're watching that on our TV right now, and it has been a huge rush.
I think my contractions are tough. I don't know what's stressing me out more. The delivery or this match?
We just have this little tiny TV.
I'm so glad I brought my glasses. Oh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Wow. Try not to scream. It's in the hospital. I think I just had 100 contractions. I had 8 in a row. I'm okay. We're gonna watch Harry Potter and calm me down and put me to sleep and ready to go night-night.
After that wild night of tennis, we're ready for some shut-eyes. Let's take a look at my bed real quick.
Stop.
Here's where I'm sleeping. It's supposed to fold out into a bed. I'm just not quite sure how to do it. Ooh.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, jeez.
Not getting out.
What is this? I guess this is my bed?
It's sad.
Oh, that's horrible. I feel like this is less comfortable than just sitting up regularly. It might be a long night for both of us. I figured the bed out.
You figured it out?
Chloe figured it out. There was a little lever on the side that I didn't see, and she saw.
So you don't have to sleep at a 90-degree angle.
I can sleep normally. Oh, that's so much better. I thought I was gonna be folded like a V all night.
Hello?
Squeeze me.
Oh.
Pretty wild night last night. Chloe was having pretty heavy contractions all night long and didn't get much sleep at all. The doctor came in and gave her some morphine to help ease the pain, just took the CERVIDIL out, and is gonna start the fun Pitocin process here soon. The contractions have been pretty nonstop, but Doc gave Chloe time for one last little breakfast before putting her into labor.
Here's to the final meal. Apples.
You're a champ, babe. I'm so proud of you. So the nurse just started the Pitocin process, which basically kickstarts Chloe's body into labor, and the goal is to have stronger contractions from it, just to get more dilated so that her body is ready for baby to come out.
Babe, you're so educated. Like, I'm really impressed. You nailed all of that. I'm a little nervous because I've had like all of the other contractions that were like basically natural contractions, and I thought those were bad. And apparently these are stronger.
She hasn't gotten the epidural yet, which she can get. Coco's been in a lot of pain, but we just got the best news of the day up to this point.
I can get an epidural.
All that pain's gonna go away. Doctor just finished the epidural, and this is the first time since we've been in the hospital that I've seen Chloe comfortable. Makes me so happy. She can finally be pain-free and get some rest.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I don't have to look at the contraction thing anymore.
I'm still in shock at everything that just happened. Right after the doctor came in and broke Chloe's water, our baby's heart rate just skyrocketed and hit dangerously high levels. At first the doctor said it's nothing to be worried about. It should come back down soon. The target heart rate you want for a baby is between 120 and 160. His heart rate was between 180 and 200. And it stayed there for about an hour, not going down at all. So finally, the doctor came in and said, look, if his heart rate doesn't drop significantly in the next couple of minutes, we're gonna have to do a C-section. And right as he said that, his heart rate went up even higher, went up to about 220. And the doctor just kind of said, everyone get ready, we're going into surgery. And next thing I know, the nurse throws me scrubs. I'm putting scrubs on. Chloe's on the table bawling. The last thing she wanted was to get a C-section. Everyone is out of control and chaotic and rushing. They take her away and I'm stuck in the room by myself, and they said, we'll come back and get you. I'm just sitting there not knowing what's going on. When they finally came and got me, they took me back, and the doctor had already started surgery on her, and I could see her stomach wide open. Took me back behind where I could see Chloe. I just held her hand, and she was just in so much pain and there was nothing I could do about it. And that was the hardest part for me. I wanted to take away all the pain. I wanted to be strong and be a support for her through everything that was going on, but I couldn't. All I could do was sit there and try and support her the best I could. It's hard to paint a scene of just how crazy and scary that room was. There was probably 10 doctors in there. They all had this nervous look on their face of what's gonna happen. They don't see this very often where the heart rate goes this high. They didn't know what was wrong and they wanted to get him out immediately to find out. After a couple minutes of just complete torture for me of watching Chloe in so much pain, the doctors did an amazing job. They got baby out and I saw him for the first time and it was just the most beautiful thing ever. The nurse asked me if I wanted to cut the cord, so I walked over and did that. But meanwhile, Chloe's laying down just in the worst pain in her entire life. It's not something we expected at all. Everything was looking so good up until that point. We were frustrated by it, we were sad, but ultimately being able to see our baby's face and hold him for the first time was just an incredible experience.
They say love like this comes once in a lifetime. For the first time I believe it to be true. All of my friends say
He's a cutie.
Thanks.
You guys are skin to skin? Perfect. Oh, there we go.
Look at these tiny ears. Look at those little ears, bro. Like mama. I cloned myself. So much hair. That heartburn was worth it.
follow the road until it leads us somewhere new. Nothing can stop us now.
The last 24 hours have been quite the whirlwind. We were able to spend a few minutes with our baby right after he was delivered, but then they took him back for all sorts of tests to make sure he was okay, and we didn't see him most of the rest of the night. He was brought back to us right before bed. We were able to spend the night with him,
which was incredible. I had him glued to me all night long. I think because I wasn't able to see him for so long, I just wasn't willing to give him up.
The good news is that throughout all of this, they upgraded us to a 2-bedded ocean view suite. So now I have my own bed over here instead of the couch. Chloe's got her bed. And we have a nice view on top of all that. He's back from his bath.
And the hair is crazy.
Look at that hair. Hi, buddy. His hair after that shower, he looks like an old Wall Street businessman.
Wall Street? Do you understand the stock market? Oh, he looks like a whole new little man with his hair parted. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing.
He has more hair than I ever had.
Oh, sad, Joel.
I think it's time we should reveal his name, right?
You ready for people to know your name?
Big reveal.
This little man's name is Lennon Jordan Egbert. Oh, Lennon, are you hungry? It's officially February 19th. at 2:38 p.m. So this little guy has been alive for one whole day.
We did it.
We did it. We kept him perfect for 24 hours. Jeez.
They're trying to eye you.
I don't know what he's saying. Don't look at me.
You're so perfect, buddy.
Let's take you home.
You love me, buddy.
Okay, it's time to go home, buddy.
Okay, ready?
It has been a crazy past couple of days, but at the end of this, we're just so grateful we have our son, and he's just so freaking cute. Lennon, we're taking you home, okay, bud? Oh.